The captivating world of secrets is an intricate dance between curiosity and the allure of the unknown. Have you ever wondered why we are drawn to secrets like bees to nectar? There's an irresistible mystique that surrounds these concealed fragments of information, creating this real kind of magnetic pull that transcends time and culture. Secrets are whispered, but they echo through the corridors of our human experience. They hold this real power to ignite our imagination and spark the flames of curiosity. It's the thrill of the unknown, the anticipation of the discovery, and the clandestine nature of secrets that make them such an irresistible enigma for us. What is it about that forbidden, concealed information that captures our attention and fuels our quest to find out more? In the big scheme of things, secrets hold a unique and irresistible charm, unless they're your secrets. There's nothing quite like being in a car heading over to the local coin shop. From the moment you make the decision to head over, your brain slowly starts to release dopamine, aka that happy hormone. And as you get closer, you can feel the slight change in your disposition, and it culminates with you walking out of the LCS with your gold and silver goodies. And I can't be the only one that gets in the car and looks at the pieces over again before I drive away. Well, that moment you get your goodies, that feedback loop is complete, and you simply continue riding that wave of the happy hormone. Research has proven that we even get this release of dopamine when we start shopping online, except the loop doesn't get closed because we have to wait 3 to 5 days for our payment to clear, and then we have to wait for the dreaded delivery day. And even opening the package doesn't have the same effect. And it doesn't really compare to walking out the LCS with your goodies in hand. So why in the world would we ever order our precious metals online? For me, it's really 3 simple things: pricing and sales, convenience, and selection. If your LCS is anything like mine, much of their stock is standard bullion and whatever people bring in off the street to sell. This video isn't about whether or not it's better to order online or to buy from the LCS, as there are pros and cons to each, and that's a personal decision in some very real ways. But there are 5 secrets about online dealers that I think we all need to be aware of before your next purchase. 1. The pricing doesn't always match the market. I'm not sure if you noticed this, but over the last 3 years in particular, a third level of pricing has quietly snuck into the industry, and this can cost you anywhere from 1% to 6%. We are familiar with the dreaded bid and ask prices, and as a quick recap, the bid price is what the dealer is willing to buy from you if you were to sell, and the ask price is what they're willing to sell it to you at. Almost always the bid price is lower than the ask price. And it's used to be that the ask price on a dealer's website was exactly the same as you would get from any major, company like a Kitco. What I'm showing you right now is Kitco's price today on a Sunday morning, as well as a screenshot of what some of the big dealers have listed as their ask price. I'm not sharing names because this isn't about calling out anyone, because they all are doing it, just to different degrees. At the bottom, I calculated the price range in dollars and percentages. And as you can see, the gold ask price can be anywhere from 1% to 6% higher for gold. And for silver, it was anywhere from negative 0.3% to about 0.5%. And I'll explain why silver is different in a moment. While this is just a snapshot, I want to assure you that this is something I've been watching for the last year very closely. And while it does fluctuate, especially when prices drop suddenly, it's always in the dealer's favor. So secret number 1 is most online dealers are overcharging us on the spot price, which means some of those quote unquote deals you see flashing across the screen aren't really as good as they seem when you simply do the math. It's like a department store raising their prices just to run a 50% off sale. And don't get me started with their quote unquote as low as caveat pricing. Sure, they're offering us a great price, but all you have to do is buy 500 1-ounce coin. I mean, who really buys 500 ounces at one time? And if you do, God bless you. Number 2, I mentioned I would come back to this and explain why there wasn't as much of a spread in silver. And in fact, some sites were below the official ask price. As a disclaimer, this is my opinion, and I don't have the facts or data to prove it, but what I've noticed is that online dealers actually give you pretty reliable data about where the market is and what's going on in the market. The metals world is very opaque, and we appreciate the anonymity that comes with the metals, but it makes it hard to determine what is really going on. So secret number 2 is their pricing not only tells you what's going on in the market, but it almost always front runs the markets by a few days. From what I can tell, the best way to gauge what's going on in the market is by looking at their sales that they're running and the premiums in particular. I don't care what the hyper channels say, they don't drop premiums when product is flying off the shelves. The other way I use this information is for corroboration, as I look for a confluence of variables to give me a sense of where prices are going in the short term. So secret number 2 is that their sales and premiums In particular, premiums give you a great hint of what to expect from the market in the next coming days or weeks. Number 3, Slab Coins. Some dealers work very hard to convince you that Slab Coins somehow will give you some numismatic value. Let me tell you right now, if you have a slabbed MS69 or 70 2023 Eagle, all you really have is an overpriced coin in an expensive case. For example, on JM Bullion's site, they will sell you that coin for $43, but they'll only buy it back from you for $30, meaning you lose $13 in that deal. While a regular American Silver Eagle is selling for $29 and they will buy it back from you for $25, which is a $4 spread. This is the third little secret. Their goal is to upsell you in quote numismatic or semi-numismatic coins because that's where the real profit margin is for them. Most dealers only make about 50 cents to $1 per coin, but the slabbed and the graded nonsense that's out there is where their real money is made. So don't fall for that. Number 4, gold and silver at spot deals. There are legitimate companies that will sell you a gold coin, usually Eagle, at spot price. I've done this at least 3 times, and I've had Mrs. Stacker do it as well. They do this as a loss leader. It's similar to why Costco sells rotisserie chickens for $5. They know you can't walk all the way to the back of the store for a chicken and not buy anything else. These dealers, who sometimes can be very predatory, and I will warn you, will sell you this coin just to get you on the phone because they believe their salespeople will be able to upsell you into some fancy set of slab coins that are quote unquote guaranteed to go up 600% and blah, 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 blah. Think timeshare presentation. Get your coin at spot price, endure the conversation, say no 15 times, get your coin delivered, and go test it at the LCS to make sure everything is good to go. Of all the secrets I'm going to share, this one will literally save you thousands of dollars over your lifetime. And it's a website. It's www.findbullionprices.com. I swear they should be sponsoring your boy. Hands down, I'll tell everyone this is the first place you want to start when you're ready to buy. Beyond being able to search by metal type and size, where this site absolutely kills the game is it gives you the ability to see who has the lowest priced item, and it also shows you the premium. As you can see here, you can purchase a 1-ounce gold maple leaf for $2,087, which is $25 over spot and is a 1.2% premium. As I preach, you can't control price, but you can control the premium you pay. And this is the number one way you do it. When people tell me they can't find fractional gold or they can't buy it because it's too high of a premium, I just shake my head. Take a look here. How about a 2024 quarter-ounce Tudor Beast for $548, which is $32 over spot and a whole 6% premium. And my boys on Discord, they get deals like these every day. And some of them even come from their LCS. So come on over to our Discord and take part of the learning there as well. Boy, oh boy, I have more secrets for you, and I promise you 5, and our time is almost up. So I hope these secrets will help you navigate the online buying process with greater ease. If you like these secrets or you want to avoid some deadly sacking sins, I'm going to link to 4 deadly sins, why most people fail, as well as 7 deadly sins of silver stacking, and my favorite, It Ain't Your Fault. Some of y'all get that song reference. What mints use to get over on us, and it just explains why people mistakenly think that sovereign coins is much better than generics. Please take a moment and check out those videos. In the comments, what secret did you just learn about, or did you know them all already? Or share any secrets you know about online dealers, or simply put an A+ in the comments to let everyone know that you always stack smarter and never stop learning.